Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy JC. Hope you're having a great day so far. Literally, the other day I was rummaging through some of my old stuff and I came across this little guy here. I haven't seen one of these in ages. And I saw it and it's brought back so many memories. I want to see what's on it, but I don't actually own any of these chargers. But I know who does. I don't know why. But in every single gym in the UK anyway, in every gym, in all like the treadmill machines, the bikes, the steps, every cardio machine still has these massive old charger ports. Like, no iPhone has those ports, but every single machine still has them. I don't know why. Like, even new machines, I've seen brand new machines, they're still producing these fat charging points. Like, anyway, but yeah, today's video is about 10 budget accessories that are going to help improve your filmmaking. Let's get into it. Cool, so I'm going to run through these really quickly so I can get out your way and you can go ahead and start buying. And just to let you know, I'm going to be putting all the prices right here because I can't actually remember all of them off the top of my head. And all links will be below for any products or similar products if those are sold out, so do check them out. Quick disclaimer, they are affiliate links, so I will get a tiny bit off of what you purchase, but you don't have to pay any extra. You know, it'll be at no more expense to you. It's just to help support this channel. And yeah, so let's get straight into it with the first one. So the first one is a quick release plate. Now there are many types of quick release plates, and I've used quite a few, not all of them, but quite a few. And from my personal experience, this I think is Manfrotto. This is my personal favorite. Let's get this in. So yeah, I'm running the little 2-angle thing here. Yeah, this is my personal favorite. It's very easy to use. Simply now, right now it's secured. All we do is a simple flick of this to unsecure it a little bit. Open that, pops off. So you would screw your camera onto here. You've got your easy, I can't remember what these are called. What are these called? Easy turning things to really tighten up to your camera. Once you have that set, you literally just slap it in there. If this closes, then just secure it and lock it. Close that. Really simple. One of my personal favorites. I have this on my tripod. I have this on my gimbal. Just makes it a lot easier to get set up from going from handheld to on your stationary device or gimbal. Next is a top handle. Now this is a recommendation from Mark Bone that I actually first saw using this, which made me want to get this. I currently don't actually have a cage on my A7 III, but this alone just makes it a little bit easier to use it handheld. You know, I stack the monitor on top of here, this mounting point. I can put lights or a mic on the many quarter thread and what is it, quarter 20 and 3/8 maybe, the bigger holes. Yeah, you can plug a lot, screw a lot of things in. I find this really useful. Just, you know, when you're going handheld, you get that stability, form factor, use shots a bit easier, get that low, and you can really balance to get more stable shots from letting it kind of just sit in your fingers. One of my personal favorites I've been using a lot for these fitness workouts to really follow the movements. And yeah, definitely recommend this just to get that extra stability, and it looks quite cool on your camera. You know, you can kind of build up a whole little rig just from this one little accessory. So definitely recommend a top handle. This little vintage lens. So it's I think it's a Helios 44. Yeah, that little vintage lens, little Russian lens that honestly it's one of my favorites. Like, it just gives it such a unique character of what you're really trying to portray. It has that nice swirly bokeh. It takes incredible photos. It is manual focus. However, you know, once you get used to it, you can get some really cool shots with this. So I did have to buy it with this adapter, so it fits onto my Sony E-mount. But again, it was cheap. It was literally like that much with the adapter, that is. So definitely recommend this. You know, you can find loads of these. Only issue I did have with it is when it didn't come with a lens cover, and obviously a bit dangerous. You could scratch the lens, get dust inside it, which this does have a little bit in. So we just definitely get a blower. Yeah, My only issue was that this didn't come with a lens cover. However, that is actually my next item. So my next item I would say is these kind of silicone lens covers. Again, I'll link everything below, but this I found literally to be a lifesaver for any lens I have that I've either lost the lid or it gets battered around my camera bag sometimes, and I don't have such a separated camera bag, all the dividers. Sometimes my lenses could get kind of banged. Lenses, does that sound right? My lens plurals. Plurals, where am I going with this? Sometimes my lenses, they kind of bang up against the rest of my camera gear, and it's obviously something you don't want to be doing. So having these is just that extra little bit of protection. So when you get it out of the bag, I ordered I think about 4 or 5 of these, if I can get it out. Get out the bag, rip it out. This one's brand new. You can see the difference with the dusty one and then the clean one. But yeah, it's really easy to apply. Literally, here's one that's already on. This is just the kit lens that I have. You can see literally just peel it on. So if I put on a brand new lens just to show you how to do it, you have lens, put it over, simple as that. Now lens has the extra little bit of protection it needs just to stay more certain. You can, if you want to, put them both sides, so you are kind of protecting both sides of the lens, so it's a bit more durable to any knocks and any sharp objects hitting it. So yeah, this is something that I recommend. Obviously not the most popular thing, not most things people think about, but oh crap's eating the lens cover now. But it is something that definitely helps. Next item is a camera strap. Now, many people have loads and loads of camera straps, and camera straps are great. They're really useful when you're walking about, you're hiking, when you're maybe using it as just to get kind of stable shots. But the issue with camera straps, and the thing that's most annoying about them, is that the ones you get with the camera, one, they just don't really look that nice, and two, sometimes you don't want the camera strap on, but it's just annoying to have to feed it through, fiddle with it, and it's long. So what I recommend is 2 things. One, a camera strap with hooks. So this is actually a bag strap for my girlfriend's off-white bag. One of her straps that she's not really using for her bag. I knew it had hooks on, so I thought, okay, cool, let me use this. It looks quite cool, something that I would wear myself, so quite liked it. And it has these little hooks. Now, these hooks come very, very, very useful when you have a camera with these on. Can I focus on this? That is the question. Let's block that. This. Now, this little ring is something you find on literally every set of keys. All it is just a little key ring. Yeah, it is literally a key ring. If you feed one of these inside the hooks for the camera, it makes it a lot easier for you to just hook that in, and now you have your camera hooked in with this. So yes, get a camera strap, do your thing with the camera strap, but it's when you want to take off the camera strap, if you have hooks, it just makes it a lot easier just to quickly on, off, on, off, and it's literally as simple as that. So get yourself a camera strap with hooks. Now we're moving on to audio. So something that I picked up a couple months ago now that I found really, really useful is a Lav Mic. Now the one I ordered is from Kimafun. There were just a wireless Lav Mic that I saw because at the time I wasn't really ready to spend £200 on a Rode Wireless Go, even though they do look great, but when you're first starting out, that wasn't really what I want to be spending my money on. So open this up. So what you get straight out of the box, I mean, this isn't straight out of the box, but you have your little manual, how to use it. Very, very simple. You have 2 ends, so you have the receiver and the transmitter. The transmitter has the mic with the little puff thing that just fell off, and simple as that. Attach the mic, you'd feed this down the shirt, and just like so. you have your talent mic'd up. You know, it's not too obvious. It's not the best at like being too small, like the Go is great at, but it does the job. You know, a lav mic is just to have a mic source close to the subject's mouth, or sound. And yeah, so it's literally as simple as this. I have 2 of these, so I had to label them 1 and 2, obviously, as you can see. But yeah, literally turn them on. You see this blue flashing light. When it goes solid blue, that means they are connected, and now the wireless mic. So I'll plug this in so you can hear the sound quality of this as I as I go over the next product. The next item we have is this Movo little mic. I can't remember what mic it is, what it's called, but it's this one here. Yeah, so it's a great little mic that I actually use a lot on my gimbal, because you don't want a heavy mic when you're using gimbal work, or even just general run and gun stuff. You guys don't like using a mic that's really big. I used to use the Takstar, yeah, that one. But yeah, it's just too big sometimes, and this tiny thing is so low profile, but it gives such a great sound quality. So hats off to people at Movo, because they're making some great stuff. It comes in at such a low price for the quality you get. I can't go about recommending this, the Movo VXR10, and they do actually have a pro version. I opted out getting the cheaper version, but for me, I've had no problems with this at all. I mean, it doesn't have like a dial to control the audio sounds, the audio levels. However, the great thing is there's no battery. I know if you've been making videos for a while and you're using mics, you've come across the time when you've had your mic plugged in, but it wasn't turned on. There's no switches, it's just on. There's internal battery powered by the camera, I presume, but it's perfect. You don't have to worry about having to switch on your camera, having to set your levels. You just plug this in, you're good to go. You do have to set your levels, do that on the camera, but Movo VXR10, definitely recommend. Number 7 on the list is actually Velcro. This is something that I'm not sure why I did that, but Velcro, really useful. Literally, it comes on this little patch. You cut it off how much you want, then you have Velcro. You can stick this to anything. I use this to kind of defy gravity, if that makes sense. So things like lights or mics that I want in places that can't really go a certain place, I use this kind of Velcro. So that could be when maybe you're putting a light in a really awkward place, like right now, that light there, that's stuck there by Velcro. I'll get onto that in the next one, but that is there by Velcro. My light that I usually have that you see here, that ice cream light, that's stuck on the wall by Velcro. I don't want to drill into the wall, cause a hole in it, but the Velcro is just a great solution. So if you have maybe there's places where you can't drill into a wall, but you want to hang something on the wall, the Velcro is very good for that. If you have lights that you want to get in a kind of small space that you may not have a magnetic mic, no, you may not have a magnetic light or a magnetic surface to stick your magnetic light onto, the Velcro is a very good solution. And yeah, you can make it as long as you want or as short as you want. But yeah, the Velcro is something I definitely recommend for your filmmaking. Now the last 2 items are actually these things here, the pink and the blue. The blue and the pink that I have in my background. So I'll go through them one by one. There we go. So yeah, this light, you've already seen it. If you haven't, the link is here. I've already gone through this light, and you can see the actual Velcro is on this light from when I stick this place. It's on the back of that screen. The back of that monitor is the other side of the Velcro strap where I can just stick it on. I double-sided it just so I don't have to quite get it as accurate. I can just kind of slap it on. But yeah, a great light. I'm not going to go too much into this because I have got a video. Again, it's up there. Something I definitely recommend for all of your filmmaking. It's very useful. Got the RGB, but again, if you want to see more details about this light, check out that video. So the next item is this Yongnuo's 363 version 3 RGB wand light. This something I've literally used all the time on pretty much every shoot where I have to use lights. I've always used this, is because it's so useful. It's bright for one. Like you can see, it's very bright. RGB, completely RGB. You can control this with this little remote here. This little remote is how you can control the colors. Really simple. You literally just tap. If you don't want RGB, click in the middle, changes back. Ouch. to the bicolor. So you can do a cool few little tricks. Really useful, battery powered, or you could plug it in to a main source, just choose out the switch. And yeah, this is something I definitely recommend. It's not expensive for what you get, and yeah, that is number 10. So yeah, those are 10 items that I actively use to help improve my filmmaking, are very useful, and again, on the budget side. I know, especially for people first getting in, you don't want to spend too much money. You're looking where to spend your money, you only have a little bit. These are things that I definitely recommend getting after you have obviously the essentials like your camera, lens, monitor if you need it, a mic. Obviously you got the mic there, I included that. But yeah, those are definitely the 10 things that I'd recommend. If you have any other items that you think definitely we can all benefit from in a budget standpoint, that maybe you've picked up, share them below. I'll check them out, and it'll be useful just to hear ideas from other people, because that's how we can all grow together. But yeah, that's all for me today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.